Shalom Israel. My name is Officer Kayadwan out of I.S.U.P.K, Jamaica. I.S.U.P.K started 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I.S.U.P.K is run by Commanding General Yahanna, the one man with the rank and the authority to lead Israel at this time. I say Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Barakatam to my brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alatan Ba'asham Yahweh to my sisters. All right, so we have some, some information about the students who were in Ukraine, the Jamaican students, and how they were treated. You understand? And there have been videos coming out on how the Ukrainians treated dark-skinned people, and our students, our Jamaica students who were in Ukraine were, were treated no less. You know what I mean? All right, so in the meanwhile, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and also leave in the comments. And without further ado, we're going to play the video.
Sticking together throughout the crisis, even as they were hauled off a bus while heading to the Polish border. Despite being relieved, her son is among the group.
Right. There's not much footage, you know what I mean? Not a long footage. You understand? But you can definitely see the rage in this oppressor's face. You understand? Let me go back. You know what I mean? Let me play it again.
Of the students for sticking together throughout the crisis, even as they were hauled off a bus while heading to the Polish border. Despite being relieved, her son is among the group heading.
Right, so they were hauled off a bus while heading to the Polish border, right? Why were they heading to the Polish border? Because there's war, you know what I mean, in Ukraine. The Russians have invaded, and the place is being totally shelled. So now, these students, these foreigners in Ukraine, obviously, they are foreigners. Look at their skin color. They are not regular Ukrainians. You understand? They are not the ones you are fighting against. You understand? These are foreigners. Why would you haul them off the bus and deal with them in such a manner? Again, videos have been circulating on how the Ukrainians treat dark-skinned people, right? And I say that to just tell you that the Ukrainians are racist. So why are you praying for Ukraine? Why are you praying for Ukraine? You understand? When Ukraine don't like your people. That is the question. Why are you following, the Christian church and the Western media who tells you that you should pray for Ukraine when it is the Most High who is stirring up the Third World War? And Ukrainians are racist towards you. It was Vladimir Putin himself who said that the Ukrainians are neo-Nazis. So why are you surprised? You understand that the Ukrainians would treat you this way, or the Ukrainians don't like you. Why are you praying for Ukrainians? Is the question. All right, I'm going to continue playing this tape, right? And I'm going to show you the mindset of our people, right? And just to tell you that Christianity is one of the biggest problems that our people have to fight against. And I'm going to show you the reason why I say this.
Bus while heading to the Polish border. Despite being relieved, her son is among the group heading to Jamaica. She says she's heartbroken for the students who are now uncertain about their future.
All of our kids were in suspense. That I really want to do this. I want to see where it goes. Like, I don't want to leave until I have to leave, because this is like an opportunity for, when they were leaving, I felt they were more crying about leaving their dreams behind than anything else. That's where it is. They cried because they were leaving their dreams. Like, it's like they bombed their dreams. I need to figure where he's gonna go next to give him some hope. He has to reach home knowing that there's hope.
Right. So the children, the students were more sorrowful, not about the fact that they can lose their lives, but the fact that they are losing their dream in making it in the oppressor's kingdom. And we are not saying don't go to school. You understand? We are not saying nothing is wrong with seeking a higher education, but the importance that we as a people place upon it is even greater than the importance of us saving our lives. And that is the point of this video. And that is all because of Christianity. They think the Russia bombing the Ukrainians is the end of their road to success. Because growing up, all we are taught is if you get a proper education, you will make it in the oppressor system. When so much of us have that same education and we never, you know what I mean, make it in the oppressor system. But this is the psychology. This is the brainwash and the witchcraft of Christianity. You understand? And this is the reason why we, you know what I mean, fail to come back to our true heritage as a people. And this is the reason why we fail to love each other. You understand? This is the reason. All right, we're going to jump to some scriptures. And this is the book of Proverbs 3:31. And this is what it says. Envy thou not the oppressor. And this is so fitting. Because of the envy of the oppressor, because you want a slice of the oppressor's pie, right? A piece of the oppressor's kingdom. You know what I mean? If you were in America, it would be the American dream. Well, these students were seeking the Ukrainian dream because Ukraine is such a flourishing country. We are above Jamaica. The same Jamaica who the US destabilized or tried to destabilize are basically, you know what I mean, destroyed, you know what I mean, systematically, right? Because they were, you know what I mean, they seemed like they were going in the communist direction. This is the same Ukraine who has been communist, who is from communist Russia, that America has strengthened and financed to be such a flourishing economy and country. This is the dream this is a piece of the pie that our people now seeks. You understand? Because the oppressors already, you know what I mean, destroy any hope of survival here in Jamaica. But the scripture say, envy thou not the oppressor. Even though Ukraine, you know what I mean, seem like it have better opportunities. Yes, if you have to go to Ukraine to get the education that you need, fine, but don't put your soul into that, you know what I mean, that education. Envy thou not the oppressor. Continue reading. And choose none of his ways. Choose none of his ways. You can imagine, some of these students didn't want to leave until they, you know what I mean, see it necessary for them to leave. When they should have, from the heard that there was a threat, they should have found safety in their own country. But instead, what they did, you understand? What they did, they said that they didn't want to leave until it is necessary, until they found themselves in a situation where they could have lost their life, right? This is envying the oppressor. You understand? And while envying the oppressor, what happened? They knew who the oppressor was. They found out who the oppressor was, that he hates them just like how the oppressor over here in the West hates us. You understand? And this scripture, you know what I mean, will break down and explain, you know what I mean, that mentality, right? And why the oppressor hates us, right? This is the book of Genesis chapter 25. We're going to read 22 to 23. This is what it says. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? This is Rebecca, right? This is Rebecca, Isaac's wife, or forefather Isaac. So twins were in her womb, Jacob and Esau, right? And the Most High sent an angel to tell them that she would bear children, right? So she knew that the prophecy said, she knew that she was supposed to have children. But they were struggling in her womb and they were fighting. You understand? They were fighting inside her womb and she was feeling pain. And so now she a question now and she a say, why am I thus? Why this happen? If this was supposed to be, if this was meant to be, right? So this is what the Most High said. Verse 23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So, you know what I mean? This is the situation with us and the oppressor, right? We know that twins were actually in our womb, like the Most High said, both Jacob and Esau, and this is, you know what I mean, the children of Israel is Jacob, and Esau is the oppressor, right? But the point of the matter is they were struggling from the womb, and the scripture said that they would be separated. This is why the oppressor hates you, no matter where you go up on the face of the earth. No matter where on the face of the earth you go. You know what I mean? To get your education, the oppressor is still the oppressor because we were separated from the womb. Let me jump to the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and 3. And this is what it says. The wicked are estranged from the womb. And that is what we are seeing. Because of this struggle, you know what I mean? The oppressor has always hated us from the womb. The wicked is estranged from the womb. You understand? The oppressor is wicked from the womb. So there's no change in the oppressor. There's no you know what I mean, waiting until it is definitely, you know what I mean, certain that it is dangerous for you to stay. Right? You have to leave because these oppressors, you know what I mean, will turn on you at any moment. Bear in mind, these students were only seeking refuge in Poland. Right? And they are clearly not Ukrainians. They could never be Russians. You understand? They are clearly another nation heading to Poland where everybody is going. Why would you pull them out the van, out the bus? Unless you were wicked and as the scripture said, you know what I mean, the wicked is estranged from the womb. Continue reading. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You understand? So, you know what I mean? We must stop seeking, you know what I mean, comfort in these oppressors. And we need to understand that these oppressors, they don't like us no matter where we go. You know what I mean? Whether they come here in Jamaica and they, you know what I mean, they come to enjoy our beautiful island, rest assured, the oppressor hates you. You understand? And that is what we are trying to teach our people, that you need to start loving your people. You understand? Don't love the oppressor, love your people. Show love to your people, to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian who are your people. You know what I mean? Because no matter how you try, the oppressor will not love you. You understand? Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments that are in the Bible. Come back to the covenant that you have with the Most High, so that this oppressor can get their foot off your neck. Stop praying for Ukraine. Right? Stop praying for Ukraine. Ukraine will never love you. You understand? Pray that the Most High send the third world war so that you can come up out of this place. You know what I mean? And renew your covenant with the Most High. And with that, I say we keep classes on Sundays 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., Tuesdays 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., and Wednesdays 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You understand? Here in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Subscribe to this channel so that you can get the notification when we go live. You understand? Come learn your history and your culture. Subscribe to this channel, leave a like, you understand, or a dislike, you know what I mean, and leave your comments as well. And if you have any question, just leave it in the comment section. If you want to be a brother in this school, watch the classes, sign up the online sign up sheet and the sign out sheet, you know what I mean, watch the classes in full black, you know what I mean, come put boots on the ground, you understand, help to wake up your people, you understand, yeah man, and stop giving the Christian pastor your tithes. You know what I mean? Stop making your Christian pastor rich. You see what General YAHANNA does with tithes money. You know what I mean? He helped our people. So pay your tithes. And with that, shalom.